So, Central Illinois, the Normal Community Iron poked the Panthers tonight. The Iron came out on fire, but when the Panthers woke up, wow. Washington fans a little scared early on as Normal Community was playing great. Taylor Williams is going to drive and find Annie Oliver for the bucket. Then Taylor's going to down long distance. When Taylor hits this three, Normal Community leads 22-16. Normal Community leads 22-16 midway through the second quarter, but then Washington got hot. This girl sparked it. Ainsley Redling-Schaefer, red for three. Then watch Redling-Schaefer come up with a steal, and the Washington fans are starting to feel a whole lot better. Redling-Schaefer right here is going to find Kate McDougal for the and one. Washington scored the final 13 points of the first half to take the lead. They scored the first 29 points of the second half. They scored 42 points in a row. Mazzie O'Brien on the drive in the bucket. Later it's going to be Kate McDougal finding Becca McDougal down low, sister to sister for the bucket. Then AD Adrian Donald for three. Never seen it. 42 straight points against a good Normal Community team. Wow. Unbelievable. So the Potter Dome now where Morton was taking on Dixon tonight, and the Potters going to grab that basketball and working around the horn to Izzy Ripka in the corner, and Ripka dials long distance for three. Later the Potters again, Dixon concentrating on guarding the post, so Morton's got another free look. Penelope Drake jars the three right there. Paige Selke was able to get to the free throw line and score a bunch of points there, but again the three-point shot going in for the Potters. Here's Drake for three more, then Ripka for three more. And this is a nice win. It was a really impressive Dixon team, but the Potters beat the Duchesses 43-32. Peoria and Notre Dame at Galesburg this evening, and the Irish had some nice moments. Cora Hines is going to get the ball in the high post and drop it down to Izzy Corey at the bucket for two. Then Emmy Wardle on the fast break will take it all the way for a PND hoop. Later, Emmy Wardle's going to hook up with Haley Beck. Beck had a couple of threes, giving the Irish a spark from the outside, but boy, this Galesburg team is dynamite. Beck for three right here. Remember, Galesburg beat Dunlap relatively easily earlier this season. Well, they beat Peoria and Notre Dame relatively easily. Eleanor Johnson scores inside. Jocelyn Kilgore scores on the drive. Galesburg gets the win 51-37. Peoria City rivals, Peoria High and Peoria Manual meeting at the Lions Den. Nariah Avant, the bounce pass to Ciara Stokes. Well done. Stokes for three. But back comes Peoria Manual. Briasha Grayson, the beautiful assist to Delijah Drummond down low for two. Later, we're going to give Grayson another assist as she finds Sincere Wesley posting up, and Wesley the strong move right there off the window for Manual. And Yana Payton's going to get a rebound put back, and Manual's going to get the city rivalry win, 54-25. Now to the Heart of Illinois Conference for a battle of unbeatens. DMAC at Leroy. Both teams tip off tonight's game undefeated. DMAC's going to get things started. It's going to be Dally DeJesus to Jalen Nunley, and Nunley down court for two. Leroy comes back. It's going to be Kendall Spratt with a nice bucket here off the drive. Little floater by Spratt. Then Annie Kahn will score for Leroy, but Leroy is undefeated no more because DMAC gets the job done. Nunley was terrific. She dials three right here over 15 points. Then Riley Durbin throws it ahead to Dahlia DeJesus. DeJesus now 4 points away from 2,000 in her career. That will likely come tomorrow in a home game. DMAC a winner tonight. Also in the Heart of Illinois Conference, Eureka taking on Ridgeview this evening. Cameron Rinkenberger. We've got a lot of Eureka Rinkenbergers. That's a Ridgeview Rinkenberger with the jumper. Skylar Knapp, though, is going to find Briley Brace. Brace had a couple nifty moves for two for Eureka inside. Then a pick and roll right here executed by Knapp and Gabba Musselman. Musselman makes the catch and scores the bucket. Later, Ivy Edwards is going to get all the way to the hoop for two. And Eureka is going to be a winner in this one. Nice move right here by Ivy Edwards going through the Mustangs defense. Eureka wins it 56-27. Illinois basketball.